Let the silence tell you a story. This is Muted Frames. On the 4th of July, Ava Brooks returns home to reunite with her best friend, Danica Richards, for her engagement party. Rounding out the group of friends is Danica's fiancé, Teddy Spencer, and Ava's old crush, Milo Griffin. After a successful party, the group decides to go watch the 4th of July fireworks atop a hill for the best view. When getting ready to leave, the group is joined by Stevie Ward, an old friend of theirs. In the car, Teddy plays a joke on Danica, yelling at her to "look out," causing her to slam on the brakes for no reason. Teddy climbs out of the car and prances around until a car comes around the corner and narrowly avoids hitting him before hitting a guardrail and falling off a cliff. Everyone panics, but Teddy and Danica convince the others to keep it a secret, causing an instant rift that creates group tension. 1 year later, Ava is coming home to Southport for Danica's bridal shower to a man named Wyatt, joined by a podcaster named Tyler who is there to research the massacre of 1997 for her next episode. Ava and Milo arrive at the bridal shower, but while opening gifts, Danica gets an unsigned note with the message, "I know what you did last summer." The group panics, but Danica insists that the note is from Teddy, who she thinks is jealous since she dumped him after what happened. Milo claims he researched the victim, Sam Cooper, and couldn't find out anything about him. That night, Danica goes upstairs to do meditation in a bath, distracting her while Wyatt is killed by someone wearing a fisherman's slicker. At the police station, the group reunites to comfort Danica, who seemingly blames herself for not hearing the murder. Ava sleeps over with Danica, and the latter tells Ava that she thought she had distanced herself after Danica forced her to keep the secret. The next morning, Tyler takes Ava to the Bayside house, the former department store where Elsa and Helen Shivers were murdered, and the killer attacks. After a hanging cage traps Ava, Tyler attempts to escape from the attic but is murdered and strung outside by a noose around her neck. Feeling as though the cops won't help them, Ava decides to find outside help. Ava makes her way to Hoffman University, a nearby university where Julie James is teaching, begging her for help. Julie tells her this must be personal for the killer, and to seek out more information about Sam Cooper. The town holds a meeting where Grant and the police chief reason that they have everything handled, and that Sam Cooper was a drug addict who crashed in a stolen car. They offer up prayer services with local worship leader Father Judah, but Stevie's boss and original survivor Ray Bronson steps forward, claiming that they need to actually stand up to the killer. Julie is confronted by Ray, who is angry that she told Ava to try and take the killer out themselves. Ava, Milo, and Stevie try to find out more about the car and head to an impound lot, where they discover that the crashed car was actually Judah's by alleging that the car belongs to Ava's brother. At the same time, Danica and Teddy go to the cemetery to figure out any connections they can. Danica is attacked by the killer, but Teddy knocks them down, saving her. The friends attempt to rally around Danica, who insists everyone stay over to stay safe. She reconnects with Teddy as Milo and Ava start to have sex, but after Ava asks Milo to choke and punish her, he gets slightly nervous and heads outside, where the killer strangles him and drives his body away using his car. The next day, Ava and Danica head to the church where Ava distracts Judah while Danica finds a photo of Judah and Sam Cooper with some disturbed writing. The pair instantly goes to the police, who decide to hold them after the chief calls Grant, who claims they're acting insane. While they're being held, Teddy goes to the gym and is attacked by the killer, who uses him as bait to lure in Grant and then murders both of them. In a dream, Danica sees Wyatt's dead body being watched over by Helen Shivers, who blames her for being a bad person. Teddy and Grant's disfigured bodies are strung up at the harbor, convincing the police to release the girls. Ava sees Milo's car and goes to it, finding his body and breaking down, but Stevie and Danica drag her towards Teddy's boat. Arriving to arrest Judah, the police instead find his dead body and the full version of the photo with Sam and Judah, revealing Stevie as the killer. On the boat, Ava and Danica are still reeling when Stevie attacks, revealing that she met Sam in rehab and that the reason he was there that night last summer was to stop her from relapsing. Danica and Stevie fight on the deck and Danica is stabbed and tossed overboard, but an arriving Ray shoots Stevie, knocking her off the boat as well. Ava calls Julie to inform her, but Julie realizes that Ray is the second killer and immediately departs for Southport. Ava comes to the same conclusion on the boat and fights Ray, but is stabbed just as Julie arrives. Ray explains to Julie his hatred of how Southport was rebuilt, erasing their friends and what had happened to them. When Stevie told him about last summer, he used what happened to them to help her get revenge. He reveals he plans to blame it on Julie, but is fatally shot in the back with his spear gun by Ava, who collapses again. Danica washes ashore and is taken to the hospital. She and Ava reunite and go to get food on the beach. Ava tells Danica that Stevie is alive, as Ray revealed he faked her death, and they jokingly agree to kill her. In a post-credit scene, Carla Wilson is visited by Julie with a picture of Carla and Julie with the former's face crossed out. They agree to track down whoever sent the note. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this calm storytelling, please subscribe to Muted Frames for more quiet and immersive movie plot journeys.